Hello and welcome, my name is Kyle for the win, and welcome back to another episode of my full God of War Ragnarok playthrough. This is episode 33. In the last episode, we finished the favor for Freya, so you guys missed that episode, definitely be sure to check that out, link down below. But today we're going to be picking up right where we left off after the end of last episode, so hopefully you guys get to enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys all in the game. Ooh. Amulet enchantment. Seal of a great warrior. Perk active. Strength. Don't mind if I do. Wow, that was really, really close, man. We almost didn't do it. Almost didn't complete it, I should say.
You know, an arrogant man once told me you can't change the past, only how it shapes you. I think he might be right. It's been a while since I've had a confidant. Would the god of few words lend me his ear now and again?
As long as I am needed.
And it's done. Freya's missing piece. Okay, so, you know what, I think what we'll do is go ahead and track this, sure, why not? We can't go back that way, so we do have to go around, it looks like. Okay, we can't go through the falls. Can we go this way, though? Here we go. All right.
Astrid's
Nope.
garden. The wilds reclaimed it. It was beautiful once.
Okay.
Watch for the horn!
Ooh, how do you like that? Go.
Thank you, watch out!
Ho, 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 ho. Oh no.
Left side! Incoming!
Oh, get out of here. Oh
You're on
god.
fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Okay, we're gonna get them blades back out. Oh, get out of here. No, stop hanging out in the poison. Gosh, so good. Oh, come on, get out of the poison. Ah, fine. What? Yeah, sit down, buddy. No chance. See you later.
The creatures weren't always this ravenous. The ecosystem, it's out of balance.
Okay. Well, not sure how we get into that.
Desolation, a fitting fate.
Astrid. No.
Spirit,
Freya, you returned.
Astrid. What happened to you? To your garden?
The Einherjar. My life's work rotted. My monument to your glory reduced to this. I am sorry, my queen.
You need never apologize to me, Astrid.
I swore to keep this garden in bloom until you return. To live forever amongst its putrescence. A just punishment.
I will return, Astrid. Kratos, we purge this garden of poison.
Okay.
why?
The earth is a reflection of those who tend it. So long as the land is plagued, her soul will be as well. We have to destroy the portals. They're poisoning Astrid's garden.
Well, how the heck do I do that? Well, I guess we'll... go through here. Maybe that's how we do it. I don't know. I really don't... Oh, no, it just brought it to the chest. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't know if I really want to do this favor right now.
Looks like more of Lunda's old armor. Nearly have the complete set now.
There's the bracers.
When my garden blooms, so will my soul.
Alright.
This mentions a spell that puts trolls to sleep, and a magic relic that acts as a sort of counter spell.
Casualties caused, think of a large number, then double it. Methods of imprisonment, not slumber. Prison location, Vanaheim. Date of release. The trolls devoured too many dwarves to count before I put them to sleep. I doubt they'd be in a better mood after getting slapped with a rousing relic. Imagine being stuck in the same position for any period of time. Imprisonment overseen by Alvis Stonefoot Svartalfheim. Okay, so you know what? I think what I want to do is I want to go and just continue on with the main story. We can, of course, always go back to these places anytime we want. We did the favor for Freya, which was pretty fun. Not that I don't want to do... Actually, hold on.
What did you mean when you said Freya was not exactly a guest of the Aesir?
I meant by the time they burned it, he'd been a prisoner for some time. Odin didn't mind locking Freya up. He saw the potential of the magic and wanted to know more than how to improve crop yields. It was a mob of lesser Aesir, bitter and short-sighted, who tied him up and lit him aflame as punishment for the sabotage they imagined him guilty of.
Let this wait. Stay alert.
So let's see what we missed.
This will be of use.
Oh, a lot of stuff. Jeez. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get this. I think it was the bracers, right? Yep.
You won't get so much as a paper cut in that.
Ooh, we're so close to level 4 now. Okay, we have some special items here.
Lady Freya?
Runestone Refinement. Refines one runic arrow and reduces summon's cooldown. Okay, we'll do this one, sure.
What are you looking for?
Resources. Okay, we'll craft a few of these. Why not?
Hitting the road or chewing the fat?
All right.
So, Brock, if Lunda can step between realms to travel about like you, I presume it must be the guild you know each other from.
Maybe. Or maybe I just showed her a few tricks while we were tying one on.
Or maybe I showed him. You don't know us, Clever Pants.
All right, let's go ahead and continue on with the main story here. We will continue on with this goal at a different time. That takes us to Alfheim. Okay. I mean, the majority of this 2-hour play session has been doing these side quests, so
Well,
I
brother,
think it's about time.
before you see the lad again, might we discuss an approach?
He will tell me where he has been. That is my approach.
Ah, classic Spartan diplomacy.
Wait. Did you say Odin invited him to Asgard and then he disappeared for 2 days?
Aye, but surely the lad's got more sense than to...
Don't underestimate Odin's powers of persuasion. He filled my son's head with lies. Why wouldn't he do the same with yours?
We're gonna run into a problem here because Atreus can't tell him about Iron Man,
And
so...
you tell that one-eyed nutsucker he owes me one.
Thank thee now and eternally.
Well, looky there. Glad you could make the trip, your goddessness. I put your sigil magic on the young turd's bow. But then he and Sindri got into it over something. I don't rightly know who's yelling at who in there, but I figure they both got it coming.
Now there he is.
Hello! Good to see the chimes working as intended.
Good friend,
So, who
Ratatoskr
else
here.
are we likely to encounter amongst your detachable emotional apparitions?
Well, there's certainly no avoiding anxiety.
Oh no. Why are you talking about me? What did I do? Oh, you should have heard the shit they were talking. What? Oh dear, oh dear.
There was no such talk. Shame on you, Bitter.
Are you sure?
Yes, Anxious. No opprobrium to be found in this discourse. I was merely making your acquaintance with our adventuring friends here.
Ah, people!
Well, there it is. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's it. Yeah, we're done. Go away now.
Talks to squirrels now, huh?
I really like Ratatoskr as a character. I think he's hilarious. Well, let's see what's going on here with Sindri and Atreus.
Well, come on, then. Hey, Tyr! Wake up! You got company. Now, why don't you just make yourself at home in Sindri's so-called study over yonder?
You're sure he won't mind?
Mine? You'll be thrilled. Joint's getting classier by the day.
You better screw his head back on. And I mean tightly.
So you're back.
Are you ready to answer me?
About what?
Where did you go? Who did you see? Was it Odin?
What? Is that what you think?
Do you deny it? Answer me! Did you go to Asgard?
No! Of course not! But so what if I did? It's my future, it's my life.
You are my son!
Then why don't you trust me?
If you want me to trust you, then tell me the truth.
The truth is you're being a complete asshole!
Laddie, you know that's no way to change a man's mind.
He doesn't have any faith in me. It's fine if he keeps secrets. It's fine if Mom did.
It is not fine! Her secrets haunt every step of this path.
Oh, okay. So you don't believe in her anymore either?
This is not about your mother. What you have done is lie.
Wonder where I learned that.
That's quite enough.
Since when do you always take his side?
Since he became the one making sense.
Look, I was only thinking about going to Odin, but I swear it's for a good reason.
There is no good reason to go to Odin.
He'll only cloud your mind. But I'd be going for us. I gotta stop something bad from happening.
Something bad did happen. Look at me, at Freya, and Tyr. Odin did this to us.
What's got everyone caterwauling all of a sudden?
Atreus wants to go to Asgard.
Asgard? Get kicked in the head or something?
Great. I guess everybody's against me now.
You must choose who you are going to be. Are you going to continue to lie and keep things from me? Or are you my son?
Choose? I never get to choose. Just leave me alone.
Listen.
Let go of me!
Listen!
I said let go!
What the fuck?
Atreus! It's Sindri. Just try to keep control!
Oh, teenagers, what are you gonna do?
Easy cold. Lots of Hellwalkers. Definitely in Midgard. Keep it coming. You're just helping me stay warm.
I'm sure Atreus will figure things out. He is.
These things! When did it get so bad out here? Yep.
I guess it wasn't really helpful.
Gotta find some shelter.
I guess it doesn't really help too much that Angrboda said he couldn't tell anybody about Ironwood, because if he could, I'm sure he would just probably tell him the truth. I'm not sure. The runaway path
At
started.
least something out here doesn't want to kill me.
Find shelter.
Just need someplace warm. Then I can figure out where to go next. That doesn't look good.
Weights deflect
What
wound
is
arrows.
this thing? Some kind of white?
Basic arrows to damage them. Or how about just a wolf? How about just a wolf? Wait, I don't think this will do any damage. I guess it does some. Stun the wisp orb with sigil. Sweet. Alright, I have to just keep on shooting him with this one. There we go. Okay, we have the white. Furious sentient magic, untied by or united by a singular purpose, the destruction of life. A natural defense considering life has given way to Ragnarok. A white is created when a group of 3 wisps converge into one whole angry creature. If we come across 3 wisps as they are converging, it is quite possible to disrupt the process. No need to add how strongly I recommend doing so, but every little nudge helps.
More ravens. You trying to tell me something?
I mean, what I'm thinking more about at this current moment is what's going to happen after this mission is over. Kind of intrigued, and I do kind of want to mainstream or mainline the main story for the rest of this series.
First, he thinks I've been to Asgard. Then, lying. I'm trying to save your life, you big jerk!
Well, then why don't you just tell him that, huh?
Gotta get out of the cold.
There we go. But, I mean, and, you know, once we complete the main story, we can always... We can always do some more side quests. If you know, if it allows us to do so. Oh, look out. Come on. There we go. Oh, what the heck? How did that happen? Take it though. Okay, little time.
I'd find shelter, and then what? Where could I go? If I go to Asgard, following the prophecy where Father ends up dead, if I stay locked up at home, there's nothing I can do to stop it. I guess in Asgard, I could at least keep an eye on Odin. Be a spy. Find out his plan. Get control of this.
Well, I mean, that definitely could be an option.
I can't go to Asgard.
But, you know, let's just say Atreus is
Are
14,
those red
15.
leaves? Freya's house.
Let's just say he's 14. Pretty easily, Odin could manipulate him with whatever powers that Odin has. No, not the turtle. Please don't be dead.
No. Charlie. Please. Please. Charlie. Hey, big guy. I'm here now. Don't you worry. I need to get you warm. You're gonna have to stand to let me into that house. Think you can do that? Come on, Charlie. You have to do this. I can't help if you don't. Emily! Emily! Good boy.
All right.
What a mess.
Well, that looks like shelter to me.
I know, buddy. I know. It's cold in here. Freya hasn't been checking on you? Right. Too busy hunting us down. Come on. Let's get you warmed up. Should be able to make a fire from all this mess. I can't believe she never came back to check on her house. To check on you. That's not an excuse. You're welcome. Where do I go now? I can't stay. I just can't let my dad die too. There's gotta be something I can do. It's okay, buddy. I think he's here for me. I'll be okay. I think. Okay. I'm ready. Take me to him. Should have learned to swim before Midgard froze over.
Alright guys, that is going to do it for another episode of my full God of War Ragnarok playthrough. Really hope you guys have been enjoying this game so far. If you guys did enjoy this episode, like things I would appreciate it if you check out any of my other previous episodes of this series. They'll all be linked down below from the playlist in the description, as well as they will also be at the end of the video for you guys to check out as well. So guys, all on another episode of God of War Ragnarok very, very soon.